Well, good afternoon, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Okay, so we have some news, a developing story, one which may impact one Xavier Woods' safety. Xavier Woods definitely left a lot to be desired last year. I've said a couple times it seemed like he was a lead blocker for the opposition, basically leading them down the field. Poor angles, poor tackling, and just basically looking lost in the system. Well, Dan Quinn was hired to hopefully get a different result for the Dallas Cowboys. And a lot of times when a new coach is hired, they bring in people that are familiar with their system. And this is where the Cowboys are looking at safety Damontae Kazee, whom Dan Quinn actually drafted in 2017 out of San Diego State. The interesting thing with him is in 2018, he had 7 interceptions. 2019, he had 3. So 10 interceptions, which if you're the Dallas Cowboys, did we get 10 interceptions in one season? He did end up last year suffering a torn Achilles tendon, but he is supposedly completely healed. This would be typical type of a move for the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys in free agency, after Greg Hardy and Brandon Carr have gotten shell-shocked, have been just kind of veteran minimum type contract. Moves that if they don't make it, they look and say, meh, oh well, we didn't pay very much for it. But when you think about Jerry Jones talking about every time that he's looked for a bargain that it hasn't really worked out for him, this is kind of a bargain move, although I could be wrong. Again, this may be a case where getting people who fit the system and know the system can definitely be an improvement from where we were last year. Clearly, one of the biggest problems for last year was nobody understood exactly what was expected or where they were supposed to be. More times than not, it was basically guys were out of position and didn't understand the defense. So for the flip side, and I am a guy who's always going to look at the positive side of things. You think about this kind of a move, if they do in fact sign him, it would end up being a value pick. I think it would be an upgrade if he's fully healed over Xavier Woods, and he's young. That's the key on this. We're not talking about a guy who's been from team to team to team and that's getting up there in age. That's a 30-something. We're talking about a guy who's only probably about 25, 26 years old. So I'm interested to see where this goes. For the numbers on this, we're looking at him for a career of about 199 tackles, I think 137 solos, again, 10 interceptions, 3 tackles for a loss, and can play free safety and strong safety. So this would definitely be a better move than, I'll say, Clinton Ha-Ha Dix was. So we'll see where this goes. We'll see if the Dallas Cowboys end up signing anyone else or end up signing this guy or what other interests. Just keep in mind, we as Cowboy fans look for a big splash. We want to have that shiny new car, that new piece that gets us hope, that guy that we want to go out and buy jerseys and things for in free agency, but that's just not the Cowboys' way. The Cowboys will inadvertently sign their own and fill in a few veteran minimum type contract guys and wait for the draft. Not what I'd really want, but it's what we got with the Cowboys. So we hear anything else on this, guys, we'll be sure to bring it to you. I'm Mark Holmes, and you've been up to date.